What's going on, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks for being here, being subbed. If you're not, hit the button. And if you're listening on YouTube, hit the like. It's like walking in the room and hitting that light switch. Let's brighten up the place and get into the politics and BS. I got a little bit more BS for you. And it just seems like Tim Scott, the senator who was appointed by Nikki Haley in the state of South Carolina, he can't stop the BS from spewing out of his mouth, from the BS of him trying to act like he's a straight man who waited until he's in his mid to late 50s to finally get a girlfriend, or like we call them in modern times, a beard. And then when he thought he had a snowball's chance in hell of being Trump's VP pick, he decided to beat Trump to the punch of announcing that, to go ahead and propose marriage to this woman. And now that he's been passed over, we're wondering, has the contract been dismantled? Has it been burnt up, destroyed, shredded? Like, what's going on? Because nobody believes that that relationship is real. But I want to play this clip of Tim Scott, or like I like to call him, Bucky, from Fat Albert, had to say at the Republican National Convention. He just continues to live in denial and in delusion because he refuses to surround himself or even have a few sprinkles of people in the spaces that he is residing and working that resemble him. I'm gonna pause it for a moment, because if you watch the video, which I know what I'm doing, I'm just audio, but I'm looking at the video, and I'll put the link to it in the description box so that you can look at it. It's a sea of Caucasians in this audience that are looking at him, laughing in amusement, some of them smiling, some of them probably saying in whispers or in their minds, "That's a good boy." Or some of them are saying something else. And you know what the something else is.
If you didn't believe in miracles before Saturday, you better be believing right now. Thank God Almighty that we live in a country that still believes in the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords, the Alpha and the Omega. And our God still saves, he still delivers, and he still sets free. Because
it's just disgusting, because what he's talking about is this alleged plot to take out 45. But yet all of these shootings at these schools, these churches, grocery stores, synagogues, all of this other stuff, and all of these people that have been mowed down by people that, for the most part, look like those that are in this Republican National Convention. Like the guy that was the alleged assassinator at the rally on Saturday, who is a registered Republican. Are you kidding me? God is looking out for Trump, but all those little kids, all of these innocent people that were in churches, that were at Bible study, that were mowed down, saying that they were hoping to start a race war by doing what they did. God didn't protect and save those people, but God covered and protected Trump. Get the up out of here.
On Saturday, the devil came to Pennsylvania holding a rifle.
And registered as a Republican.
But an American lion got back up on his feet and he roared. Oh yeah, he roared. Yes, he did. You see, I know this is going to offend the liberal elites. Every time I say it, it offends them. But let me say it one more time. America is not a racist country.
Yeah, the soil, the land, is not racist. The land actually was owned by the Native Americans that it was stolen from. But a lot of the people in it that have created the systems that are operational today, that his party wants to get full control of every branch, executive, judicial, and legislative, want to turn it all the way back so all of those systems can be completely racist.
Looking for racism today, you find it in cities run by Democrats. Look on the south side of Chicago. Poor black kids trapped in failing schools. Thousands shot every single year, including one of my former interns, Daquan. But there's good news. It's conservative values that restores hope. It's Republican policies that lifts people.
Listen, this dude is so full of shit. I'm not sorry. I was about to say I'm sorry, but no, I'm not sorry. I can't stand Tim Scott. I really can't stand people that live in lies. Like, they live in lies. And his complete total existence is him living a lie. I do not believe that he is a heterosexual. I don't have an issue with him being a homosexual, but he does. I don't have an issue with Lindsey Graham being a homosexual out, but he does. But they reside in a political party that really can't stand for that stuff. So they live these lies of either just acting like they're in their 50s and 60s and they're celibate individuals, Christian, God-fearing men who are not in relationships with women, Lindsey Graham. So because you're not in a relationship with a woman, we're just supposed to believe that you are a straight man that's just living a life of celibacy, devoted to serving the country. Yeah, BS. I completely believe that Lindsey Graham knows that there's some stuff out there on him, in my personal opinion. And that's one of the reasons why he has just kissed the ring of Donald Trump, went from saying all of the things that he said about Donald Trump, being a xenophobic religious bigot, tell Trump to go to hell, all of the different things that he was saying when he was running for office the first time. And now he's got his tongue down Donald Trump's ass crack, in my personal opinion. And now this fool, hello, Milwaukee! Like, he sounds so corny, so stupid. I can't stand this clown. And for him to say that this is going to offend the liberal elites, but America is not a racist country, the point of the matter of what you're saying is that, yeah, the country itself, it isn't. But there are a lot of people that are, and there are systems that operate in racism. Flat out. Period. Hard stop. End of story. And instead of them acknowledging it and saying things to, which, I mean, it would be a lie, but instead of them acknowledging it and wanting to turn the tables and turn things around so that the country would be able to serve the masses who live in this country, they wanted to work for the elites. So when he says the elites, it's like, dude, you're working for the elites. You're a part of the elites. You've worshipped the elites. Him, Clarence Thomas, and the likes of these people, they are just disgusting because they don't look in the mirror and see themselves. I want to read a few comments. One person said, is this his real speaking voice? He literally sounds like a character from Lamb Chop's Play Along. Another person said his whole demeanor is giving sellout, teeth, gums, and the way he's speaking. Another person said he's gay and literally got engaged to a white woman last minute to qualify as Trump's VP pick because they knew he was gay and didn't want the rumors. And they still skipped over this N-word. Listen, I'm reading a few of the comments after sharing my commentary because I just am and wanted to share some thoughts of other people with you guys about what people feel about this dude. But listen, he doesn't care. He knows that a lot of those people in that audience call him the N-word. And, you know, it's so funny because he reminds me of this character from, it was a scene in the movie Get on the Bus. It's a Spike Lee movie. You know what? Stay tuned. I'm going to play that in a separate podcast episode. So you guys, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts about this, this shucking and jiving a-hole from South Carolina that just continues to shuffle along and be in denial that he is living a lie, all for the sake of selling himself out and selling out those that look like him, that are the minorities that he is supposed to be serving. So guys, thanks for being here, liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.